Everybody, welcome back to Hit Rewind. We took a very long break, longer than usual. It is now 2025. I'm Michael and John's on the other side. We are headed into, well, technically this is season 12. Yeah, huh. Something I didn't even think it was going to last 5 years. Who knew? I think the nice part for me with every season is kind of evolving the show. And every show kind of has a 5-year lifespan. We kind of rebooted the show, 2020, I think, is when I started going more in chronological order from like 1980 on. It kind of gave me more focus. But we do have like these little filler episodes we like to do. We're still trying to go in some chronological order, but we're like in the mid 80s now with our perfect concert playlist episodes. And so we decided to do like double episode of more like European pop in what would you call both of these? That?
Well, it's synth pop for some regards, post punk a little bit. It's kind of I having a hard time kind of going like, yeah, what would XTC be?
That is straight up. That's Brit pop. Yeah, it's if any of them, that's the most mainstream of all the bands.
But yeah, like this particular one is very much a post punk slash synth pop sort of grouping.
Yeah, more dancey, I think, than the other one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so this episode is New Order, the Pet Shop Boys, and Depeche Mode. And John gets to go first with his list.
All right. So for mine, I have the Pet Shop Boys as the first opener.
Okay.
So five song set list.
And we should say this, if you've never listened to the show before, what we do is just like a dream concert where we pick sometimes 4 bands at most, but usually 2 to 3 similar kind of bands that you'd want to see on a bill together, and just what would we want them to play for us. And usually it's whoever is the first to go gets to choose who the order of the bands.
Yeah, it's like I have mine. I've always kind of organized it because it gives me those. I like kind of having like my first opener is like 5 songs, the second act 8 songs, and then you got a headliner that's 10 songs, and then 2 more for an album.
Yeah, yes, it's kind of like that format. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Pitch Up Boys, we start the little show off with some not only something. It's fun and silly. It's opportunities. Let's make lots of money
Yeah.
off of Please from '86. Then we go on to keep the party moving. One of their bigger singles, "It's a Sin," off actually from '87. We're here for a party.
My list is
Uh,
almost the same as yours so far, so let's see how we do.
okay, well, then we're gonna have this really nice kind of chill song. It's "In the Night."
Oh,
It's a
okay.
piece. It was a B-side to Opportunities. It's a really good song. I love this one. Next, we're gonna do West End Girls,
Is that their most
which,
well-known song, I would say, over here?
yeah, 100%. This is their biggest song. This is, if you have ever heard the name Pet Shop Boys, it's in conjunction with this song.
Yeah.
This is technically the only song most people would know. But it's not the song closing out everything with, because All Over the World off of Yes from 2009. It's a song that feels big. It's full of good vibes. It's a nice way to have people leave feeling.
Yeah. So that wraps up your Pet Shop Boys list. I'm rubbing my feet in the carpet and I'm discovering how much dog hair is embedded in my carpet. This is embarrassing. I'm glad you can't see it. I'm starting off with It's a Sin, but Opportunities is another good one to start off with, but that is my second song. Then Domino Dancing, Go West, What Have I Done to Deserve This? And then ending with West End Girls. That seems like the populist way of doing it.
Yeah, that is always the thing. It's a lot of times you'll end, a band will end a set list with the song that everybody knows, or at least, if not their biggest hit, then it's
A fan favorite, at least, yeah.
yeah, a favorite, something that always ends up being the last song, sort of thing.
All right, who
Um,
is your second?
okay, so for New Order, they start out with Blue Monday. The long opening gives the band this opportunity to come out in bits and pieces, and you start building expectations for when Bernard Summer is going to come out and start singing. And it's not going to go for the whole 7.5 minutes because damn, that song is way too long.
Yeah.
And it could have been at the end, but you know, yeah, it's still a great start.
I mean, I hate to
Uh,
say it, but Orgy's version is more focused. I think it's a little bit better.
yeah, honestly, yeah, it's I actually do kind of prefer the Orgy version over the Blue Monday one, but I still like this song. Then we're gonna go into Age of Consent from Power Corruption Lies. It's a less electronic sign. Yeah, it's more in the vein of the post-punk movement they rose from. But it's keeping this upbeat vibe going. And then we're gonna keep the rock thing going with Waiting for the Siren's Call
Okay.
from the same album, same name from '05. We're gonna kick everything up, kick it up a notch with Sunrise off Low Life. Get a song that's 20 years older than the song they just played. Then we're get another big single, and it's Bizarre Love Triangle. Slow things down a little bit.
Right.
Keep things on the slow side. We're gonna go into Thieves Like Us. Let the keyboards do what they do, because Thieves Like Us is was sort of like the transitional song from Joy Division to New Order.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely kind of got that vibe from back then. We're gonna get 60 miles an hour from Get Ready. Keep go pick up the rock again. And it's gonna nice where Spiel plays this prelude to the final song, which is gonna be True Faith.
Okay. Yeah.
That's such a beautiful song, and it's a great thing to kind of bridge the New Order and then Depeche Mode, my headliner.
Yeah. So mine is just flipped, but I mean, it was the same amount of songs, 6 and 6, New Order and Pet Shop Boys, so it really doesn't make much of a difference. So I start off with Age of Consent. I want to say Blue Monday. Bizarre Love Triangle, Regret, True True Faith, 1963, and then finish it off with Blue Monday.
You kind of sit there like, yeah, Blue Monday is a nice song to also end things on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's long, and that extended outro, you could always have it like everyone's, you know, parts stop and then they leave as you go, and then just kind of have like maybe one person left on stage with the keys, and then boom.
Right, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. All right, and of course we both have the same headliner as Depeche Mode.
All right, well, let's begin things off with something newer and slow. We're going to be with "Where's the Revolution" off Spirit in 2017. You know, we're going to dance, but let's be honest, I just might need a little bit of rest because we've had a lot of dancey stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So we're going to start picking things up a little bit after that with Halo off Violator. It's almost party time, but this is my favorite Depeche Mode song. So no matter what, this would have been on that set list somewhere. We're still kind of picking things up with "Behind the Wheel" for music for the masses, and then this song actually does really lead into Route 66, and so now we're gonna get the dance party going because it's a cover song, but it's gonna be the Beatmasters remix version, so it's a lot more dancey, clubby,
Okay.
feel. And now we've got the upbeat dance going. Let's go into "Policy of Truth." And now, okay, this is the next song. It's not the most danciest one, but it's still upbeat. And it's going to be getting butts moving still. "Never Let Me Down Again."
Nice. Our lists are very similar too.
And keeping it going, but we're starting to go a little bit darker with "More Than a Party" from Construction Time. Now, we're going to start getting a little bit heavier for a moment with "Barrel of a Gun" off Ultra. Early Depeche Mode was kind of industrial leaning, and Barrel of a Gun definitely has that guitar work and stuff like that of a industrial rock band. So yeah, we're gonna get a little rocky, but we're also gonna start putting some political commentary in and get "People Are People." We got to have some politics in our dance.
The politics of dancing. Oh.
And then before the encore, we're gonna slow it down once more. Preparation. We're gonna do "Stripped." We're going to be emotionally raw for a moment and let the band go off and rest for a couple of minutes. And then when we come back, Both songs are finer. Both songs are two of their most well-known jams. We got Personal Jesus and then Enjoy the Silence. You know, you Personal Jesus, perfect way to bring the band back on and get everybody moving.
Yeah.
And then
Well, that hard
Enjoy
pounding,
this,
doom, 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 doom. Oh, I think I accidentally big Pink Floyd there. I didn't realize.
and then with Enjoy the Silence is upbeat and everything, but it's also kind of got this etherealness to it. So again, you kind of leave everybody kind of going in a little bit of a heightened state almost.
Okay. So I didn't. How many songs total did you have? No, no, I mean for everybody.
Oh, 28, 25.
Okay. Normally we struggle trying to get under 30, but this one, I guess I didn't know the bands that well and get into their music as much because I only got to 23. And I'm sure there's somebody out there like, you son of a bitch, I could have filled 50.
Oh, doing with the New Order and Depeche Mode were like I set these limits because I know I could go crazy on something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The limit's always been, well, it used to be 20 and it was only 2 bands, but now we changed it to a maximum of 30 songs. But my Depeche Mode playlist is, I kind of want to start with People Are People. I feel like that's a kind of an opener, like slowly hitting the lights and bringing it up in intention. Like they're focusing on the audience as they're, kind of showing themselves to the crowd. Just Can't Get Enough is much more like poppy fun. Yeah. It's No Good, which brings it down just a little bit. Strange Love. I know a lot of these are the big hits, I know, but I'm mainstream dorks.
In a way, there's a good reason why those are big songs too. They're really fucking good.
Yeah. Suffer Well, Master and Servant, New Life, and the rest I think is just like yours. Never Let Me Down Again, Policy of Truth. My favorite part of that song, that's my favorite one of theirs, is da 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 meow. I don't know. Barrel of a Gun, and then end with Personal Jesus. And that is it for our playlist.
Yeah, it's like they're looking up as I was like compiling this list. I'm looking at these things on the streaming service that I'm using, and you see some of the live shows, and it's like I avoid trying to look at those because it'll give me bad ideas.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I can just copy, in my mind, oh, I can copy a list here.
Yeah.
That's kind of where the that is kind of where high Route 66 does kind of come in, because I think that's not necessarily it's done live, but that was also kind of how those songs appeared on like a single or something.
Okay. I just noticed earlier when I was talking, and you probably tell now that I've been sick for weeks. I am on week 3 now, severe sickness, and my voice is just destroyed. And it's like sometimes it cracks like Peter Brady, and then sometimes it's really gravelly. So it sounds weird, but we couldn't. I tried. Didn't we try to record like a week and a half ago? But I was still so insanely sick.
Yeah, we were trying to get one of these things going.
Yeah, it's just coughing was just nuts. So everybody, you probably didn't notice that we were gone, but there's really long gaps in episodes. They usually do every 3 to 4 days. It's been stretched out 9, 12 days sometimes because I only have like 2 episodes left in the vault. So I'm glad that we're back. We did take off our longest. It's usually 2.5 months. This time I took 4 full months off. So, 12 years. I think we've earned
time. Happen, but I will do it again. It's like in the time between things, I got married.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
I got a second job. I now work at a kennel where I'm the manager, and it just eats up so much of my time. Whatever time you think you're gonna be showing up and leaving, forget about it. The dog, the world of dogs is very urgent right now, and it can't wait because that's their lives. So it's just one of these things where it kind of just took over, and at least it's for a good reason. It's not like I was on drugs. All right, everybody, thank you for coming back for season 12. And John, thank you. I think this is your 8th or 9th season now as a regular.
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
All right, everybody, have a good one. Keep on rocking.